Hello everyone, so where's the real Nessie? So in today's video from World Aquarium Singapore, we're going to go for the hunt for the real Nessie. Alright, so let's go. Alright, so please subscribe. And English tourist Steve took photo of a big giant creature recently, alright, in the late September 2019. So 2020, he's been verified as the first Nessie sighting. So that was the picture he's caught just now of the monster. All right, so this is the initial picture which he got during the COVID-19. So yeah, this after that, look at that. This really look like a real legitimate monster creature. So he thought it's a catfish. So he uploaded it into the social media to share and ask his friends. So that is what he said during his interview. All right, so the Loch Ness lake, so enjoy the lake, the beautiful lake scenery. So Steve was photographing ripples in the Yuquat castle, the famous castle, and a huge fish just like splash out, and immediately snap another picture, and that's what the picture thought to be. He said that was a whale. All right, so according to Roland Watson, he's the expert Nessie hunter. He told Daily Records that most of the time during the COVID period is just blobs has been captured. But if this is a genuine Nessie photo, Roland told the Daily Records that this would definitely be in the top three because it's so clear, so near someone, and it's huge. Alright, it's huge monster. Alright. So, but then Roland Watson was quite skeptical on the image, and he's doing some research and some of the verification online. So the result was actually he found that this picture was digitally altered in some sort of way because the pattern was found in the catfish, which was uploaded internet 2018. So we show you the pattern. This is the pattern on the left. Should be the internet catfish pattern. On the right, you can see it's quite similar to his picture. All right, so that's why he say this is not a authentic picture at all. So let's go, and that case was closed. So right now let's go to Loch Ness itself to find where did really Nessie go, where did the Loch Ness monster really go. So let's go and start our tour, our tour. All right, and our findings. All right, the log was these are all the findings, and in the top of north is a North Sea. All right, and there's a lot of lakes and interconnected rivers, like the River Oge, and the most important river is the River Ness, which connect from Loch to Fort to the canal of to Inverness, and ultimately to the Moray. From there go forth is the North Sea. All right, so these are our assumption. All right, so from Celia Hawk, all right, the sighting at Foundhorn Bay. All right, she actually saw the monster itself and heard a lot of noises from the monster 2013. All right, so from that on, I think she got very frightened because the sound was like very like scary, and from there, look at the arrow down there. That's all right, that's Foundhorn Bay. All right, that's a spot where she sees the actual like the monster with the drowning dog sound or seal. All right, that's the actual spot which she marked. Right, yeah, and also Keith Stewart using a sonar equipment found a very huge crevice around 9 miles long. All right, east of Inverness. All right, this is the big crevice which a lot of monster can hide there. That's what Stewart say, Keith said. All right. So this is how the Loch Ness Monster movement. All right, it might be the migration or mating season, like salmon. They may come into the lodge to salt water to breed. Then after that, go back to the sea. Nobody knows. That's it. That might be one of the reason that Nessie is so difficult to spot. The Loch Ness Monster. Sometimes you see some big splashes a lot. But then when they did DNA sample, they can't find nothing. So maybe the Loch Ness Monster is already inside the North Sea. And some sightings also seems like sleeper shark. Right, these sharks can be like 6 meter tall, long, and also 4 tons huge. This is a sleeper shark, gigantic shark. Look at that. And because the Loch Ness have a lot of salmon and other fishes, so these sleeper sharks sometimes will go inside rivers and lakes to find food for themselves, and they can live up to 500 years old. All right, these sightings are also very consistent. All right, on the description of like brownish color, huge, with the harm, sometimes the silver shark, they might be seeing a silver shark instead of the actual Nessie, which is the ancient dinosaur, right? So this is the very nice footage of the shark. There you go, look at that. Wow, look at that deep end of it is swimming away gracefully. So this is a Loch Ness, so let's continue our search for the Loch Ness Monster. Where is the actual Loch Ness, right? Geneticist Neil Jamel of Otago University, they did a DNA test. They found that 3,000 species living inside the Loch Ness, include fish, pigs, birds, and many other animals, but just no dinosaur. But they found this giant eel. Look at that, this big eel, but just no plesiosaur or shark or catfish. All right, so but a lot of people saying that giant catfish, maybe shark, but he found none. All right, but with his DNA test, there are also plenty which DNA they collected, but they couldn't match to known species. About 20 to 25% of them are not matched because of sequence too short, missing strands, or other abnormalities in the DNA. So all right, so Neil was struggling to find like ideas of giant sturgeon or catfish, but from there they found none of such DNA. All right, so yeah, so this is the another finding. So there's a big storm, Carrier, which better Britain's 90 miles per hour. So hours after this storm, right, a weird creature appeared at Aberdeen in the North Sea beach, all right, in Scotland. So local are saying that it might be a whale, orca, they means killer whale, dolphin, or it might be the Loch Ness Monster itself. As you say just now, my assumption is that the Loch Ness Monster already swim out. Look at this map which I drawn on the plotted line. Look at the plotted line from Loch Ness. It swim through the River Ness, then River Ness swim through the Moray Firth. Moray Firth is swim outside the North Sea. So it's actually is like surviving outside already. So this is the hypothesis, and it somehow with the big storm, it blew the animal to Aberdeen and got killed. Maybe just land up on the beach instead of Aberdeen in Scotland. So actually, yeah. So another amazing footage is underwater. You can see a giant surfer. See the red arrow and the big circle is the head. All right, it's a giant eel, 22 feet long, 7 meters long. This is really huge. By Christiana M. Palmer in 2003. All right, this is another gigantic animal on its own. This is already a monster as compared to the salmon fish. You can see the right hand corner. Okay, let's go to the second Loch Ness Monster, which is a Russian Loch Ness. All right, it is frozen lake on Lake Leblinka. All right, so this is Russian. The drawing, there's a drawing on the right hand side, and the left hand side is a small little blip which is captured by the echo sound devices in 2006. All right, so this is called the Devil by nearby villagers, and artists sketched the red color. So that's how the monster they duplicate look like. Those, so on top is a team from there are various different team which are like scuba diving inside this lake. According to the Voice of Russia, team reported jaws and skeletal remains of large animal underwater, but they still can't confirm it yet. The animals are 6.5 meter long, 21 feet 4 inches in length. All right, that's how big it is. 206 scientific trip, all right, to the lake from Russia. At that time, they are able to capture it using the fish finder at depth of 197 feet to 138 feet. All right, so this is a map of Moscow, Siberia, and Lake Lebrikon. All right, and also another monster lake is Lake Carrier, the giant bull pipe. All right, so they found sonar reveal unusually huge objects in lake, but scientists could not figure out what they are. All right, and also various fishermen, when they are having boat fishing in the boat during a quiet, non-windy weather, yeah, they saw disturbances. It came out the mail online as well. All right, so these are from they shook the boat, very heavily shook the boat, and from the water, under the water, it produced huge wave will rock their vessel. All right, so despite the lake located in the coldest inhabited region of the world, it freezes later than other lakes. but and also Russian scientists cannot explain this phenomenon, but it's not frozen all over. Andre 32 is keeping a lonely all-winter vigil at the lakeside, but he claims a monster broke his net and then a creature swam out. So this is a creature, how the creature looks like. Alright, Russian Geographical Society has finally found something, but they haven't taken the bone out of the lake yet. Alright, this is speculation. So this is how artist impression looks like of the Loch Ness Monster in Russia. If you like this video so far, please smash the like button, subscribe, and also please share, and also leave a comment below if you have seen the Loch Ness Monster below. Alright, so thank you very much. Be safe, subscribe, and also see you again in the next video. Bye.